Welcome back to the show. This is KDS Reviews. It's called this episode July Animation. This one I went out, tried to pick up some movies, but all I found really was that I didn't have in my collection was a lot of animated movies. Some of them that are hard to find. Let's see what we got. Let's start off with Justice League, Gods and Monsters. Now what this is still the story of this, all like an alternate universe where he's got the Justice League, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and they're brutal in this movie. They kill who are in their way, and they need to be stopped and put back into check. This is a PG-13 movie right here. I've actually seen this movie. I was kind of surprised I was able to find it, and that's another episode we're going to have later on this year. But who will have to rein these in, and how will they do it? It's called Justice League, Gods and Monsters. Up next, got one that's kind of in the same vein as what I just showed you. That's the Ultimates, Marvels. Now the Ultimates are another, like right here, like here. They're the the tough version of the Avengers in an alternate universe. They same way. They knock anybody in the side of their head who's in their way. They're not heroes. They're more like anti-heroes. This is a story of 6 very independent heroes, like it or not, who must fight as one to save the world. Little do they know that their biggest threat would emerge from within. Now, a lot of the Marvel animated movies aren't quite as good as DC, but this is one right here that is. Let's see what the packaging here looks like. We got slip covers here. Got a Captain America shield. It's called the Ultimates, the Avengers. Up next, we got another Marvel hero. It's Doctor Strange. Now, this is still the story of Doctor Strange, who's been in a battle, but he has to go back up to Tibet, where the Ancient One is, who taught him his power. But she makes him to have to deal with his life, his alternate life. Pretty good story right here. I was kind of interested in it. Kind of kept me on the edge of my seat when I saw it before. And then when I saw the physical copy, I wanted to own it on myself. It's Doctor Strange. What we got next here? Got one from Blast from the Past. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Now, this movie right here, this show was basically a cartoon for the toys. But it was still good. I really just picked this up because the chances of finding this again is basically impossible. A lot of the movies that I already have, never seen them again. Not even at the store, Goodwill, all of that. There you go. Got the disc right there. That's He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Up next, we got a classic. You always got to have a classic. Felix the Cat. Now, my older audience would know about Felix the Cat. And I know what they're thinking, the same thing I was thinking when I picked this up. Wow. Someone gave this away. I could pick this up at a Goodwill store for like $1. Felix the Cat goes all the way back to the 30s, really, but this is like the TV show from the 1958-59 season. Felix the Cat. The chances of me finding this again, never will. And that's part of why you can have a physical channel. This is for physical media in it. Up next, when you do animation, you got to do Warner Brothers. And if you got to do on Warner Brothers, you know who that is. That's Bugs Bunny. Looney Tunes, Golden Carrot right here. Now, when I was a kid, the only time you ever seen animation was on Saturday, and that was it. There was no Cartoon Network. There was no Disney. You only saw them on Saturday morning. Now, these are some of those cartoons that were showed. Now, in this day and age, some of those cartoons might be offensive. Some of the things they did and said, they would cut it out now. That's another reason why I wanted to get this right here. This is uncut right here. Now, maybe you're starting a collection. You're starting to see that a lot of the movies, even some of my younger artists, some of the movies that you grew up with, now you can't find them anymore. You go down in the description below. It'll take you to an Amazon link where you could purchase like this Bugs Bunny collection right here. I remember as a Amazon associate, I earned from every qualifying purchase. KDS Reviews are seen every Wednesday and every Sunday. If you like this type of content, then like, subscribe, and share. Let's subscribe and get the subscription level up. This is KDS Reviews, and I'll see you in the next video.